Hi, Stuart. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. Thank you, Bernie. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm wonderful. It's been a while. You've been like in the whole pandemic mode, working really hard, but we are pleased, Stuart, that you came on board as our member before lockdown. And tell us about what you do, Stuart.
So I'm the owner of Brynymor Digital Press in Swansea. So we're a copy shop and printing company, been established since 1953. I bought the business in April last year
Yes.
from a guy called Richard Harper, who was retiring at the time. So I bought an established business. I also have a print management company, Ignite 360, which I set up in 2016.
Yes.
So I've basically just brought the two businesses together now and looking to grow the business and move it forwards.
Right, so you made a lot of changes and made some huge steps before things changed. So, so for example, now I know you say you've been around for since, oh gosh, so it'll be 67 years. Actually, the business has been around
Yes.
1953. How do I know that? I won't tell anybody how I know the age, what I used to calculate it, but but it's 67 years. Now, what kind of customers do you have now? Who do you service now, and is it any different from before?
Yeah, I think the business has obviously changed with the times over the years, and it's probably changed a bit since I took over in April last year.
Yes.
We've got a wide range of customers, from your small businesses locally, shops and restaurants, design agencies. We do a lot of work for Swansea University and Swim Wales, who are
Yes.
two of our bigger clients, shall we say, locally. And we do a lot of work for the students of Swansea University. So they'll call in to get scanning done, photocopying, hard binding, soft
Yes.
binding. So yeah, we can pretty much service any kind of customer who's got a print design or signage requirement.
Right, and that includes like the pop-up banners for businesses. So if you're a business starting up, you will be able to provide all that they would need, like from the business cards, the flyers, banners, and so on.
Yeah. So yeah, if you were a startup business, we could design a logo for you if need be. We could then take that logo and carry it through to a business card,
Yes.
a letterhead, a pop-up banner, a leaflet, a brochure, whatever you need, basically. So yeah, we can work with startups and give them what they need to get help them get their business off the ground. So yeah, that's not a problem.
Fantastic. And I must point out at this time as well that since Stuart joined Introbiz Swansea and West Wales, he has actually offered to Introbiz members flyers. I think it's 250 flyers free.
Yeah, that's right.
Offer?
Yeah,
Yes, to help and
any new
support.
Introbiz member.
Yes. And now, so it takes me to the question now. With the pandemic, have you found the printing needs any different now? Or how have you found it?
Yeah, the last 2 months have been particularly difficult and a lot quieter than previously.
Yes.
The first 12 months I had the business from April last year to the end of March this year.
Yes.
We were really busy, rushed off our feet every day, and things were going really well. But pretty much at the end of March, things came to pretty much to a standstill at one point,
Yes.
where a lot of our clients have closed. So the local shops and restaurants are all obviously closed.
Yes.
Swim Wales, Swansea University, and just pretty much the majority of our clients have closed. And obviously we closed ourselves, which was obviously the right thing to do. I worked from home for a period of time just to look after any clients who needed help and were still operating. So we did have some sales coming through from people who needed work.
Yes.
And we've just gradually noticed the last 2 weeks, probably 2 to 3 weeks, that I've been back in the office myself. The staff are still on furlough. But I've been back in the office on my own, not opened the shop, but just being here answering the phone and dealing with inquiries. And it's definitely picking up. You can feel.
You get a sense that people are now getting ready to come back come out. You know, we
Yes.
talk about bounce back, but I had a conversation yesterday with Councillor Rob Stewart, the leader of the council, and he said, you know, Bernie, we don't want to talk about bounce back. We want to talk about snap back. So, there is some kind of distinction in the difference as far as Councillor Stewart is concerned, and we're not about bouncing. We're about snapping back, he said. So you think that people are getting into the mode now of reviving and looking to start rebuilding their business? Yes.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we've had a number of phone calls off clients who have previously been closed during this pandemic and saying, yeah, we're gearing up to open again. Can you get this delivered to us? Because we've run out of this, or we've run out of that, and we're looking to open on the 1st of July or whatever it might be. So you can definitely feel that some of the customers are gearing up. Some of them have opened again already. So, you know, we're offering a more of a collection service at the moment, or a delivery service, so that clients are not coming into the shop. So we're able to print something for a client, and they'll arrange a collection time for them, or I'm able to drop it off and follow whatever procedures they've got in place at their business to take deliveries in. So yeah, so we're moving forwards a little bit.
Yes, so in terms of the gearing up to get back to work, in your business, I'm sure, is also gearing up for the new way of delivering your service. How have you done that?
Yeah, basically what we've done, we've had a bit of a change around in our reception. We actually have had a new press delivered and installed during this time, which has been a good time for it to happen, because usually there's a lot of disruption when you get a new bit of kit of the size that we've got the press coming in the door.
Yes. So can I just stop you there, Stuart? So have you just said that in this time you have actually you've actually come into the rebuilding and also expanding, buying new equipment, improving on your what you're doing. So that's showing that you're hopeful.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, there's no point in sitting back and thinking that, you know, this is not going to work. We've got to be really positive about it. So we've taken out a new deal on a new press. Our old press had just come up to being 5 years old, and that's when you tend to generally change them. So we've got a brand new machine, which is an improved spec with inline finishing. It's going to allow us to print things more efficiently, better quality, which will definitely show in our pricing structure, which is competitive anyway. But yeah, so what we've done, we've moved our reception area around a little bit. We've got the sneeze screens and the other things, the hand sanitizer and everything in place. We'll only bring back initially myself and one other member of staff, so that we can comfortably socially distance ourselves whilst at work. And we've geared up to only have one customer in the shop at any one time. So again, there's no social distancing issues there. And we'll just operate slightly differently in where we often get customers who want to come into the shop and wait for something to be printed. We'll be saying, drop off your memory stick or your item that you want scanned or whatever it might be, or email us the artwork in advance, and we will give you a time slot to come back and collect. So we'll just make it safe for our staff and safe for our clients.
Good, thank you. So one of the things I know that was unique about your service, your printing service, before pandemic, Stuart, is that you were able to offer same-day turnaround for some of your products. Has that changed, and how, if that has changed?
No, not really. We can still offer same-day turnaround on certain items. It all depends on the type of material wanted, you know, the quantity, the size, etc., and what time you know on that particular day. So you know, we'd have a cut-off point of some point in the morning where if you popped in or emailed us some artwork, you could still potentially pick that job up sometime during that afternoon. Fantastic. We're still offering that service where we can.
Fantastic. So now you have been in business for a long time. You can safely say you've weathered the storm of the pandemic. Yes, because you are building. Yes. So what tips would you have for our viewers, Stuart? Any tips to survive and thrive this time?
I think the biggest thing with what I find with printing is, obviously you can buy printing online these days. You can, go on and order a leaflet or a business card or anything you want. But doing that, you can't actually have a conversation with somebody about what you want and what you're trying to achieve. So the biggest tip I would give anybody is, if you're looking to get a print project or design or a signage project produced, pick up the phone and give us a ring, because a conversation can lead to actually getting the product you want within your budget at the price you want.
Yes.
There are so many different elements that go into a printing job: the size, the material used, the finish used, that lots of clients are unsure of the process, which is, which is a natural thing, because unless you're working in it, or you're an expert in print, you're really going to struggle to know what you want and what you can get.
Yes.
So by just having a conversation, we can help guide you through the process and make sure you get value for money, and make sure you actually end up with a finished product you want. Our advice and knowledge and experience over the years is free. So just pick up the phone and have a chat, and I'm sure we can help and help get you the best value for money.
Yes, that's fantastic, and that's that's really important at this time, because you don't want to waste money, you don't want to waste time. And talking about time, we're coming to the time now when people are looking to expos, aren't they? Well, usually they were looking to expos. Now, last year, when you traded, did you have a market for exhibitions? Because I know quite a few exhibitions have been postponed or cancelled. But we have some coming up in October, ours, Intrabiz, September, October, and November. And the Intrabiz Swansea and West Wales one is in October. How do you see that? And are you ready for that onslaught of people coming to you to say, I need to get my expo equipment ready?
Yeah, I mean, things that you need for an expo, like you've got in the background there, your pop-up banners, your leaflets, your business cards. We're geared up to print those and produce those really quickly, because like everybody, people tend to leave things to the last minute because they're so busy doing other things, and all of a sudden the expos are used to being in that position, and we're geared up to print things quickly. So fingers crossed, that kind of market will return quickly for everybody.
Yes,
and we'll benefit from it as much as everyone else.
No doubt you'll have some special offers. Wink, wink.
I'm sure we will.
Fantastic. It's been incredible talking to you, Stuart. Viewers, we're going to be having a longer podcast interview with Stuart, where we'll find out more about his Intrabiz Swansea West Wales journey, and also how his business is doing, and how you can actually engage more with him. But today, Stuart, if people would like to find you, let us have your details. Where are you located? What's your website address? What's your telephone contact?
Yeah, so we've just literally, another thing we've done during this pandemic is we've launched a new website, which is up now on brand. So it's digipress.co.uk. If you visit there, you'll be able to get some information on us and some contact details, or email me directly, stuart@digipress.co.uk, and that's UART, and or ring us on Swansea 45661.
Fantastic.
So, that should give you enough information to get in touch with us.
So, Man of Hope, that's the name I've called you for today. I'm renaming you for today, because in this time you've invested in a new press, and you've also invested in a new website. So that's telling yourself and telling the region, I'm here to stay. And that's incredible, and I do applaud that. So Stuart, as we're going to close now, is there any final word you'd like to give to our viewers before we go?
Just hopefully everybody out there is doing okay and getting through this, and looking forward to getting back to some sort of normality in the near future. And we're here to help if we can, and we're happy to help, and we like helping, especially local businesses and people who are linked with Intrabiz. And yeah, we're here to help where we can.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Stuart, for joining us on Intrabiz Swansea and West Wales journey. I know we had a bit of a hiccup in between with the pandemic, but you're still going, and you are actually living the culture and the I would say the ethos of Intrabiz Swansea West Wales and the wider Intrabiz UK, which is don't give up, always be positive, always keep building, always pursuing your dream. And that's what I get from this today. As a printer, you've actually invested in the pandemic period, and that is incredible. Okay, so thank you so much for sharing. I look forward to continuing our journey with you, and I can't wait to see what happens for you and your business. Thank you so much, Stuart.